Deep beneath the Frostback Mountains sits Orzammar, largest and proudest of the two remaining dwarven cities. Once the seat of an underground empire, Orzammar now stands alone, cut off from the world by the Darkspawn, still clinging to the memory of its former glory. Below the vast statues and gilded halls where the noble families play at politics, the lower castes live in their shadows, scurrying to serve like their ancestors before them. Below that is you. You are casteless, the dirty secret staining Orzammar's perfect society, forced, along with your sister, to sell your services to the crime lord Barat. To the rest of Orzammar, you are proof that the casteless deserve their fate. But you know you do what you have to, the same as everyone, just to survive.
I can't keep gambling on you forever, Precious. You've got a sweet look, something to light a man on fire. But you gotta make it count.
Please, Barat. I don't want to do this in front of my sister.
Why not? She knows the slope of the land, don't you, girl?
Yes, hello everyone, and welcome to the Dwarf Commoner Origin. I've not seen anyone do this before, so this should be interesting. I think we end up in that prison. I think we are the other body, but I'm not sure. We're playing as Isolde. I'm trying to work out exactly what our character's going to be. Now she's casteless. She doesn't care about tradition. And I'm just trying to think how, like, because this answer will affect how I. So he's right. Whatever it takes to get out of the cesspool is no pride in yourself. And I think she wouldn't say that. Didn't I tell you not to tell that way to my sister? It's... yeah. We won't let you down. I'm wary of saying that. No, I think at the moment it's like it's getting out of... the goal is getting out of here. Getting out of Dust Town. That's the goal. And I think... I don't know, maybe, because Isolde is a fight... Isolde's a... she's a rogue, and she's very much into fighting. That's what she does. And I think the question is, why is she doing that if there are easier ways, inverted commas, easier ways to get out, becoming a noble hunter? Is she going to end up leaving and becoming a bodyguard to a caravan? Is that what she's thinking? And then when she's on the surface, oh no, I can't come back to Orzammar, alas. I think she has a degree of pride in herself, and she expects other people to have that. So, yeah. Didn't I tell you not to talk that way to my sister?
You told me a lot of things, not one of which meant more than a fart in the middens. Before me, your sister was just another duster. Now check her out. Braids down to here, gold-capped teeth. She can recite elf poetry and play the string harp. Every man's dream. All she's got to do is find a lord, squeeze out some kid who looks like him, and we're all living the easy life in the Diamond Quarter.
Please, don't get involved. You know that never goes well.
I don't like to see him treating you that way. I don't know. I'm still... yeah, Isolde is not fully formed in my head yet. Which is probably not the best time. I should have come up with that and then started this session. How much more does he think you can do? As I think she'll stand up for people, but you know, okay, you don't want me to stand up, okay? How much more does he think you can do, though?
She can do whatever I tell her, even if that means walking into the king's own palace naked. You keep your head down and say aye to any job I decide is low enough for scum like you. In return, I put out coins so you can doll yourself up and get a belly full of some nobleman's brats. Then you both go free. And I get to join the family and be called my lord for the rest of the little prince's life.
So what are you doing here? And a son will call you uncle and come... No. That would be sarcastic, but I don't know how that would send, so what are you doing here?
Checking on my investments. And right now, they don't bear much gold. I'm giving you another week, Precious. If you haven't found a patron, you're back to sweeping streets.
But I have. I've met someone. That is, I didn't want to promise, but he seemed interested.
We may not need you soon. Yeah, get on with this. Get off her back and tell me my job for today.
Your buddy Lesky's waiting outside. He knows what I'll need from you today. Don't even think about bungling this job. Your whole family's on loose sand with me right now. And I know you don't have anywhere else to turn.
I'm sorry you had to see that.
I can't stand the way he treats us.
Just be careful about showing him. You've been lucky so far. He thinks it's funny when you and Lesky get vulgar. Some of the nobles I've met, they'd as soon have your head for speaking your mind. That's why I didn't tell you. Barat's been warning me ever since 2 of his other girls found patrons at Lord Harrowmont's reception. They've been getting gifts already. Lord Rooston gave Elsie a surface silk gown and she's not even pregnant. Barat's getting impatient.
Right. Barat expects too much from you. Yes. Isn't the work I do for Barat enough? I think, yeah, there's a degree of wounded pride there. That isn't what I do enough.
You've worked hard to keep him from throwing us out. I can only imagine the horrible things he's made you do. But there are a lot of desperate dwarves in Orzammar. He could buy any one of them to run messages and knock skulls.
Yeah. I think she's a fighter and she'd want to join, so I don't know why I can't join the army and fight Darkspawn.
It's sheer folly. One more way the nobles protect their status. They say casteless soldiers are more danger to each other than to Darkspawn. That it's an insult to the smith to let us touch a fine-made weapon. Truly, they just don't wish to insult the warrior caste by showing that given the same opportunities, we could lead an army just as well.
But haven't the Darkspawn almost overrun them?
Every year, more of the beasts come up from the deep roads. I've heard they've even been harrying the surface.
Is anyone even doing anything about it?
Aye. They would even turn to humans for aid before us, it seems. There's been talk of an alliance against the Darkspawn. Even that the Grey Wardens have stepped up. But we don't have time for this now. Lesky must be waiting, and Barat won't like it if I'm late for my appointment.
It's not fair that Barat gets to push us around.
Money gives him power. He's got family on the surface, which means he can smuggle up lyrium and smithcrafts, and bring down silks, wines, and furs. And he played it smart. When he started expanding, he made sure it was only the casteless he shook down for protection, so the guardsmen didn't care.
Okay, so if he's so wealthy, why does he care about hustling you off to some noble?
As far as the nobles are concerned, he still stinks of Dust Town. He's got money now, but you can't buy caste, you know? No noblewoman would risk a dalliance with him. His only chance to join a noble family is to claim kinship with a concubine who bears a noble's son. And that's what he wants more than anything. Don't you? Imagine what it would be like not to have people look at us like we're sewer sludge. To think our lives are worth something.
Don't know why I can't join the army. Yeah, I've already said that one. You tell me I can become a paragon?
It wouldn't be the first time. Garrelon the Blood Risen was born casteless, you know. before he went to the surface. And he came back and won the throne. Many paragons have humble origins. All that matters is that the Assembly recognizes their achievements. And once they get that vote, they found their own house, and are as noble as if the ancestors themselves had made it so.
Imagine founding our own house.
So what are you standing around here for? Go do something great.
It would certainly surprise Mother.
Oh, don't pay attention to her. She's just a bitter old drunk. She also said you'd never learn to walk, or stop dumping in the bed. Make something of yourself just to spite her.
Maybe I will.
Maybe you will. But until then, we can only serve as Barat demands. And he won't like it if either of us is late.
You're right.
Stay out of trouble. I'll see you tonight.
Oop. Is she the one from the palace with Balin? I think she is. I'm guessing your mother.
Who's that? Why are you bothering me? Rika?
No, Mother, it's Isolde. Your daughter?
Don't you talk to me like I'm an idiot. You think I don't know my own kid? What are you doing here anyway? Rika said you were finally making something useful of yourself.
Doesn't it bother you that Rika has to whore herself out?
She's got the body. Might as well use it before a couple of kids twist it out of shape.
Never mind, sleep it off again.
People bothering me all the time. I've got important things to do here. Very important things.
And I think she is a reminder for what Isolde is fighting. To not be like her. Okay, we've already read this. Right. But I know what Barat wants. So we have to find Leski, or Leska. I'm guessing
About
it's you.
sodding time. I was starting to think I'd have to bust in and get an eyeful of that spicy sister of yours. Growl.
I don't think she minds Leski doing it that much. I think she just really doesn't like Barat. Because he's not going to go anywhere, so... How's it shaping? I'm guessing that's a greeting. So we'll say it.
Oh, what can I say? No money, no girls, no place to call my own. I've been writing an epic poem about it. It starts, "Oh, you're really, really cursed to have no caste. You noble dwarves can shove it up your..." But I couldn't think of a rhyme.
I wouldn't try for a public recital just yet, then.
I guess we'll have to stick to playing the heavies for Barat.
Yeah, I'm being sarcastic. I don't. Would she be sarcastic? I don't know. There's got to be something better out there.
Unless you're thinking of going Rika's route, we're pretty much stuck. Boss says we're out for a search and discipline. One of his smugglers is holding out on him. Name's Oskias, some surfacer. Barat got word that he's been selling shipments topside that never make it to Barat's ears down here. He wants us to find the rotter and see what goods he's holding back.
He's stealing from Barat? I like him already.
Well, yours will be a short and tragic relationship. You ready to show him some pain?
What do we do if he has been holding out on Barat?
Well, if he is skimming, we kill him, of course. I mean, Barat doesn't let anyone swindle him and live. Bringing his head on a plate is completely optional, though.
Is it right to just kill him?
We're not just killing him. First we take back anything he stole, and then we kill him. Come on, you can feel bad later.
Any idea where he is?
All he told me is find him. Duster's got some family from the merchant caste. He's probably staying near their quarters.
Fine, but let's at least find out what he's done.
Whatever lets you sleep at night, my friend.
Go team! Woo. Alright, yep, stuff we can't equip. Fair enough. Right. There you go. These just Oh, you have a name. Goylina.
2 bits for the needy.
What do you think you're looking at, old man?
I seen you before. You're one of Barat's girls, the one with the sword.
Yes.
You don't know from needy. Not until you're my age.
What do you mean?
You think Barat's going to want you when you're old? Soon as your muscles go, it's the clean crew on the streets for you. Unless you find some man to fill you with babies and give you the care for them, you'll be gone soon enough. Only place for you to end up is here, watching some casteless upstarts refusing to share their coin.
Is there anything you can give me for my money?
Ooh, you drive a hard bargain, soldier. You looking for someone to shine your shoes, clean your pots, keep you warm at night?
Just tell me, have you seen a surfacer named Ascaius?
Is that what you're looking for? That's worth 10 bits, no?
No, I don't want to threaten him. Forget it. If you can find him, I can probably dig him up myself.
You think I got nothing for you, but you'll see. This'll be you someday. Soon as you start to wrinkle up and Barat's got no use for you. Don't think you got anywhere to go but here.
Better go with the guard. Beggar. Beggar. There's probably nothing to loot and pick up and sell, is there?
Spare a silver. My boy needs medicine. The docs say he will wake without it.
Do I even have any money? No. So I can't even give them anything. Apparently he's probably from the commons somewhere. From what they've said. From what Leska's said. They've got family in the merchant quarter. He might be staying with them.
What are you doing here?
Have you heard? King's got a team who found traces of Bronca in deep roads.
Oh? Found a body, did they?
No,
Let me talk to
signs of
Olinda.
Lesky, you old scamp. What are you doing here? Trying to charm me out of another set of ribbons for your girl?
Trying to talk you into being my girl, Olinda. You know my heart's breaking for you.
Don't you go saying that around my husband. Who's your friend?
I can't believe Leska never told you about his best friend.
Hey, when I'm with a lady, the last thing I'm thinking about is you.
Well, look around, sweetheart.
Oh, thanks.
I'll slide you on the markup, being that you're friends. But I can't give anything away for free.
That's the problem. I'll have a look.
Just don't touch anything if you can't meet the price.
So, don't touch anything.